I want to talk about multiple tribes. Man, this tribe shit is real. Um, it's been such a blessing to have tribes, man. I first got a glimpse of tribes when I saw a friend. A friend was a construction worker, and he just knew how to create crews and tribes based on people who were doing and interested in construction. And man, the tribes he formed, I saw like I saw him form a lot of tribes within like construction tribes, and people who were just really into construction and who had started when they were little in construction, and they grew up in construction, and they were all about their construction, and he really had some deep connections with those people. And I tried to like come in, and I was an observer. This was, I was really an observer because, these construction workers, they spoke a lot of Spanish. I didn't really speak that much Spanish, but they did speak English, but English wasn't their primary language. They spoke a lot of Spanish and really fast. So I don't know Spanish that well, even though, shout outs to the school system who really didn't teach me Spanish very good. Or they might have taught me it good, but maybe because I didn't really use it that much, I lost it. So if it's, it's a you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing. So, I was about to go in on the Spanish teaching, but it might not be their fault. But anyway, yeah, I got my first glimpse of seeing tribes being formed and how cool it was to have like a crew. It was almost like a crew that just like rolled around. Like they allowed me to be a part of it, and I was just rolling around with them, and it was freaking fun, man. It was fun because they were happy, I was happy, we were all just really happy, and it was very, very connected times, man. I remember that was a very connected time, but I could feel somewhat distant because I'm not really into construction like that. They taught me a lot about construction, but I really wasn't into it like that. I didn't have anybody to push construction on me. It just felt very distant to me. But I did see the power of crews and tribes right then. The next experience was really connected with me, and this was the Conscious Lifestyle Workshop. The Conscious Life Workshop, I believe it was called. CLW. And, shout outs to the members of that, man, the attendees of that. This last one that happened in October, man, shout outs to y'all. I've been watching y'all's lives unfold. I see y'all in the WhatsApp chat. I've had, a lot of video meetings with y'all. I'm looking to see a lot of y'all in person. I'm looking to see a lot of y'all in the Conscious Growth Club. So yeah, man, I feel like that tribe is gonna expand even more, man, and it's really cool, man. It's freaking badass, man. But yeah, what I did realize, and even in that tribe, there's a sub tribe where we have a Kindle tribe, man. Shout outs to the Kindle group in that tribe, man. That's been really cool to just bounce ideas and see everybody taking action and everybody just having a lot of progress with everything. And some people go through bumps, and we can go through bumps together, and we can go, it's cool to not have to go at it alone. And yeah, that's been really cool. But what I noticed that even in that tribe, even in the conscious lifestyle, the people who are really interested in conscious growth and lifestyle design, within that tribe, we're all gonna have different interests. I don't know if people are as interested in music as I am. I'm very interested in music, so it has to be another tribe. And I'm seeing that tribe form the more I put myself out there. The more I go to open mics, I'm meeting other up-and-coming musicians. The more I put my music online, people online are looking at it and they're really following me. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. I was posting a lot on Vine, and Vine got shut the hell down, so that kind of stopped. But I'm looking to get it started again, and I'm actually giving lessons. I'm meeting other people who's interested in music as I was back then. Man, like like the student I have now is like, man, it's such a blessing to have her in my life, because it's like looking at me. She's very on fire, and she's a lot more disciplined than I was. I didn't practice at all. Like, it took me, a long time to get, to get to a level of, where I felt like it was pretty good. But yeah, I see that the more I put myself out there, the bigger and the faster that tribe expands. So thankful for that. I don't know if everybody's, or if anybody for that matter, is interested in spanking as I am. I'm very interested in spanking. So I'm gonna go to a party on May 18th called the Lone Star Spanking Party, and I'm hoping to meet some more members of that tribe, which is already, that tribe is already pretty much growing. So yeah, it's already an established tribe. The food addicts tribe, like, I'm actually seeing the health tribes. That's crazy. I'm going to a health conference in June, and I'm expecting to meet a lot of people really into health. And I think one of the aspects of health is overcoming addiction. So shout outs to the food addicts tribe, food addicts in recovery, foodaddicts.org. Shout outs to that tribe. That is an amazing group. I go in there, man, it's amazing. I go in there, maybe I might end up with about 15 to 20 hugs, like throughout that whole throughout the meeting. And one of the promises of the program that we say every meeting is that you will take an interest in your fellows and the other members of the program. And I definitely can attest to that. I really care what happens to them, and what, are they struggling? Are they, how are they doing? I really genuinely care. We have to make calls every day, and I love the calls I get. I love the calls I have to make. It's just a really connected group, man. I'm just looking at all these little connected groups, and it's really cool. So, yeah, man, it all has a common thread of me putting myself out there. That's what the common thread to all the tribes are. I have to put myself out there and, display that I'm interested in what the tribe is based on. If it's a music tribe, I just have to show that I'm one of y'all, Basically, that's all these tribes are, is just coming up, showing up, being present, willing to contribute, and being like, man, I'm one of y'all. And that's how it happens, man. So yeah, that's just what I want to talk about, man. That's how my life is kind of unfolding. I hope people I really hope people get tribes, because if they're feeling like they're alone and just out there by themselves, man, that's not good, man. It's not yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not as an alive feeling. That's what it is. I don't feel as alive as I did when I was isolated by myself. And so yeah, man, I'm just thankful right now. So yeah, shout outs to all the groups, shout outs to all the tribe members. Keep doing what you're doing, and love you. I will see you tomorrow.